So, hello everyone, and welcome back to FrostPunk, where our hope is pretty damn low, to be completely honest. But as such, we do have some things done well, some things obviously not even remotely, but some things are at least proceeding pretty decently well. But we'll see how things will be exactly going. We are, of course, going into that possible location of the winter home here, slowly but surely, with our little exploration explorers. And at least our automaton is still working hard, which is very good. And we are slowly trying to cure people, but of course it's the problem when people also get sick again. And we have extremely low amount of food, but it's not like I can exactly even get more people to work on hunting or anything, so not easily anyways. There's everyone already working in these places for sure in the full capacity. This has as many as we can have it in, and at least it can be worked now, but we are very much indeed hungry, which is a problem. I would also need to build preferably these, but I guess I should probably just build a hunter's hut, another one for the moment when we can, considering we are really low on food. So I probably should just build some more of this while we can, to be completely honest. I think that's probably a logical choice, because yeah, we're really down on all food. We'll see if we can somehow manage to do it this first time around playing, but I kind of doubt we will. There would be quite a few things that I would already be doing differently if I could be going and choosing to do so. First of all, we're already getting so many deaths because of my poor choices, and we are ridiculously low on hope, which is very bad. And yeah, let's get to work. We can't let up now. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. Well, maybe, if we actually get some food. But if we don't get any food, well then no, we cannot do it like this, for sure. About a day for all of these people to get cured, and these would be about 9 to 10, 11 hours. So people are getting taken care of and are cured, slowly but surely. But yeah, it just takes a while. I think I will build the other house now though. I do think that we still need it, because otherwise people will be extremely unhappy if I don't do it soon. And then we need ridiculously a lot more food. Okay, we got some more raw food, but still I do think we need a lot more too. Okay, we don't have any others even available anymore, so I think I will cut some out from here. So that storage limit is after all also full, so I think we need something maybe 2 max here or some sus. Then maybe put something like 8 to work here. We have plenty of coal at the moment, so rather than just put people to work here into the hunters' huts at the moment, so we can actually make sure we'll have enough food. We also have a problem, of course. Maintain at least the livable living conditions in homes. Yeah, now they will need to also stay warm, but after all, they are bunk houses which have already a better living condition to begin with. This is also very much slower now, so that's good. So yeah, that's decent enough at least of a situation. We do have a lot of engineers, to be honest, so I think I should rather put the engineers to work here, and we can then put the normal workers to work in these hunting locations. So where else could I... Already 27 people died, which is a lot, I'd have to say. So where else can I change workers into engineers? Well, here. I can easily change that the workers will not be living here and the maximum of engineers will. And then we'll just put all of these into work in the hunting cottages, so maybe we'll be able to get enough food someday. If there is anything that we can research that doesn't take steel, then I think it's definitely at least something we should be able to go and do easily. The range upkeep could also be a nice thing to get. Heater raises the workplace temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 gold per hour when running. Is also something we could very much consider doing, or maybe the steam hub. Yeah, we already have this even. This does do the generator efficiency upgrade, so let's get the generator power upgrade, I'd say. It should be a good choice. So what it was this place? Oh yeah, it was the catering post. Something that we can have a few more of these engineers working at, I'd say. So then our engineers have more stuff to do. Okay, good. We got at least really some food rations again, but we still do definitely need a lot more food. So it's at least a good thing to have at least one certain food source other than just going all the way there. But now we reach our destination of the possible winter home. Search for the others. We climbed up the edge of the city. We stood there, speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. Ooh, well, at least we would be able to find some steam cores, so those are very important resources, for sure. Okay, well, it is very much a devastation then. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens increase in despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descents into anarchy, fights for trivial resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our debt. There's no hope. Perfect. So then we discovered new sites, Freshwater Springs and American Camp. We're on our own, so it seems, unfortunately. Well, do we want to explore somewhere else? I kind of do. American Camp is all the way over there. Maybe we should actually get another scouting team then, sooner or later. Let's go to the Freshwater Springs. We don't really need coal at the moment, so let's head that way rather at the moment, I'd say. We are getting this research soon. And yeah, more hopefuls. We are real low on hope. The news have shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives, normal heated by generators. But we're alone. Yes, sir. Why did Winterhome fail? Are we all going to die here too? We should never have left Bitteritten. We should have stayed in London. Surely it could have fallen like this. Terrible. All these people, poor people. We can't end up like them. Oh dear. Hope is real low. Winterhome has indeed fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of the Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Okay, choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed Winterhome. Okay. So faith and spiritual strength, or order and discipline. Order, discipline. Okay, so do we want to have faith and spiritual strength or order and discipline? I don't know. Either one could be okay, but I think I wish to go to the order and discipline this time. I don't know how the faith and spiritual strength would work, but order and discipline, sure. Let's try this out. We don't. This doesn't give us any information what they will exactly have in store with them, so we'll choose this one. Okay, so purpose in the Book of Laws, and now then we could do a neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in the need, to protect them from troublemakers. Okay, new building watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. Okay, well, let's go and build 2 watchtowers. My neighbor is watching my back. Alright, the temperature in heat zone rises by 1 level. Coal consumption is immediately, I guess, higher. I guess so. Not sure if that's great, but we do need to get this watchtower set up. Base it in level 1. People living near watchtowers are protected by neighborhood serving as watch members, making them feel much safer and more hopeful. I guess this could be an okay spot to build it at. Then I can build at least here one and then build more into this line. Pretty easily, I'd say. So 1 over there, and I guess then 1 over here. It would be better if I could be placing it here. I guess I could maybe destroy this and then just do a new one, but I think I need then at least already a new home. This isn't really a perfect spot to build this in, so let's just get that set up there and then get a watchtower other one into here, I'd say. There's not a lot of workers that are without a job, but enough for us to set this up, I'd say. Okay, 12 coal to turn on this steam level, plus 2 temperature in all heat zones. 200% coal consumption is not perfect, but we do have a pretty decent amount of coal as sus. I wanna be able to build these things first, so if I have something that I can just do without steel as a research, I would be happy to do so, but I don't know if I have a lot of those choices. I can do this boat if I wish. I can do also the more scouts actually, so I think I'll do that. I was talking about maybe getting another scout, so let's see. The Londoners, the unconvinced, want to leave. So, you convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city of for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to utterly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Other than the people that already are dead, so yes. The Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Well, yeah, that's difficult. Don't let the Londoners disrupt the city. 17 of them. Many people may join the Londoners at the moment, which is no surprise. Maybe I'll be able to actually build these things quickly or soonestly. Let's get the engineers to work in the watchtower, I'd say, first and foremost. And then urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of the untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. They demand that you take action. Ugh. I have tried to take action. I promise the sick will be treated in 3 days. Will I be able to do it? If I'm able to build another infirmary at least, or medical outpost, then mayhap. I'll open an infirmary right away. I can't really do that, so I guess I will have to just say that I would be able to treat them in this time frame. It's possible, unless I have the medical outpost that is treating people, but it's slow. And this is also slowly treating people. Sure, it's a decent amount of people treated, but yeah, there's a lot of people needed that need treatment as well. Unless the care house is in existence, which is decent. Not many people live near watchtowers. People feel more hopeful when their neighbors are there to maintain safety and order. But yeah, this should be okay. I think I would want... Was it here that I would like the other watchtower? I think it's here. This is pretty good spot for it. So let's just dismantle this building. So we can get the watchtower here, I'd say. It's a pretty good idea. Yeah, hope is in critical levels. Very critical levels. 30 living near a watchtower or guard station at least. 30 people, and there's going to be more soon. That is, very soon. Okay, that's gone done. And of course we are getting more heat level from here, which is definitely a good thing as well. So that would be done. I'm sometimes wondering how did I exactly see easily which all get how much heat nearby, but all the bunkhouses are doing well, however. I'd be able to say easily that. But I probably would need at least another medical outpost or something, to be honest. I cannot afford an infirmary because it anyways costs those cores. And it's not really a perfect situation to place this all the way down this level or this far, but I think that's probably what I need to do, really. And I would like to at least place a new one here after all. Easily enough can say that. Sure, let's build a little bit more of that road, and I guess just a little bit more, at least that connection. Well, there is the watchtower nearby. Basically, this even is near to it. Interesting. Even the light going like that. Well, it's kinda nice to be able to build this, though. So, hope rises. As promised, you build unnamed watchtowers to maintain order in the city. Hope rises. A little bit. Just minimally. Well, all the engineers are working in these places for the moment. There are a little bit chilly places to work at, but not seriously silly. Chilly, at least. I do think that if I am building this place into here, though... Oh yeah, I do actually need the engineers there. They'll be able to try to actually treat the people. This is unfortunately indeed a little bit chilly location to be doing the treatment in, but if I can get the medical health insulation as well, I think that would be a benefit. Okay, where do I take people away? I guess I can take people away from here. Nonetheless, I think. So I can place a few into here, and then a couple who are not needing the work straight away. Our food situation is of course still extremely low. Unfortunately, another person of ours died. Well, I'm trying to do my best. I'm actually building another place to be trying to treat people and everything, so that is still something. Some of them themselves are in treatment, going to treatment, going to work, in treatment, in treatment. That's kind of bad. About 2 days. But you arrived into your destination, so let's see about the fresh water springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Batches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rocks to their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Shows the area. Denigrated but alive. Near the freshwater spring, we met some refugees from Winterholm. They are a sorry sight, and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asks what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Well, new sites discovered. So we could also, if we, of course, just leave them or just send them or escort. I do want the steam cores into our home too, for sure. So let's go and escort them back home, I'd say. Just for the fact that we also have other things that we want to get home. So, okay, what's going on now? People join the Londoners. So the people who want to leave from the London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. 32 remain already wanting to leave, which is a lot of people wanting to leave. Which is not a good thing whatsoever. We have to get organized, we have to do something. All our work will be for nothing if we leave. I'm staying. Glad to hear. At least someone is staying. Most of them definitely are nonetheless working close to... yeah, at least no one is even really getting treatment. Probably because these are already in treatment themselves, who are, so to speak, supposedly working here. Unless these are actually getting treated. And so are these people. But it's just so slow. So slow. We have a lot of, well, engineers 74, 106 workers, 22 children, and 20 in palliative care, which is quite a few in here, just in the treatment as well. Children too. Well, I'm just hoping we would able to actually try to take care of all the people that need treatment, but I don't see how we're exactly gonna be able to do this. I guess I'll try to do another medical post here. But where? Guess maybe into here. Sure, into that spot. It's not really great or perfect, but I guess I'll do it there for now and see if we can maybe help our situation a little bit more. I just got our hope way too low. And of course the fact that Winterholm is even fallen doesn't help the fact. Doesn't help the fact at all. Less than an hour at least, so now we can research something new. So additional team can be employed, which I do think is nice. By using a new lighter sled design, scouts will move 50% faster. Kinda like that. We could of course build this or start doing this, but it's kind of expensive. Generator efficiency upgrade will burn 10% less coal, could be nice. Also to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. Gather imposed insulation. Steam coal tumper allows us to build steam coal tumbers. Coal mining. Yeah, coal mines specifically would be good too. Allows us to build charcoal kilns. And then wall drill was that, yeah, I remember. I think I would like the healthcare insulation, to be honest, just to make sure that at least those homes that are further away, those healthcare places, would be able to maybe do a little bit better. I think that would be a good idea, in all honesty. And we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this is here. So where would I be able to get the engineers to be able to try to work there? 3 from here, I guess. Coal is okay still at the moment. Not really great anymore. I should truly be careful with that for sure. But it's okay. Let's take a couple away from here, I guess. It's okay to delay the research a little bit. Okay, 1 more can be here. So let's hope that we can actually treat a little bit quicker. So what is this? Neighborhood watch, timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped, and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, a neighborhood commented. We're lucky to have them. Hey, yay, I'm glad it ended well, for sure. Unless something good.